Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Daily Doughnut. I'm going to read from Mark chapter 9. This is what it says. 6 days later, Jesus took Peter, James and John and led them up a high mountain to be alone. As the men watched, Jesus' appearance was transformed and his clothes became dazzling white, far whiter than any earthly bleach could ever make them. Then Elijah and Moses appeared and began talking with Jesus. Peter exclaimed, "Rabbi, it's wonderful for us to be here. Let's make 3 shelters as memorials, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He said this because he didn't really know what else to say, for they were all terrified. Then a cloud overshadowed them, and a voice from the cloud said, "This is my dearly loved son, listen to him." Suddenly, when they looked around, Moses and Elijah were gone, and they saw only Jesus with them. So, picture this. Jesus, Peter, James and John wander up the mountain, and all of a sudden, Jesus is transfigured in front of them. So he goes really bright light, special effects, crazy. And Peter, James and John think, "Oh, it's great that we're here." And then all of a sudden Elijah and Moses appear next to him. And out of the cloud you then hear a voice saying, "This is my dearly loved son, listen to him." And as he says that, Elijah and Moses disappear and they're left with only Jesus. It's been a while since we were in a church building singing with a band and with a few hundred people. And there's a song that we sing called "In Christ Alone." And the first line says, "In Christ alone my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song." Back in Jesus' day, other people, they had hope in other things like the law. So fulfilling the law or doing all the things that the law says makes them right with God. Other people were waiting for a sign. And that's the kind of significance of Moses and Elijah perhaps appearing with Jesus. My hope isn't in me being able to fulfill a law or be able to follow some commandments. My hope isn't waiting for a sign. I can't fulfill the law, I can't keep all the commandments. I'm thankful Jesus could. And I'm not waiting for a sign because Jesus was that sign. And when that voice came out of the clouds and said, "This is my dearly loved son," it was the law and the prophets that disappeared and we're left with only Jesus. And then that voice said, "Listen to him." I just want to say that this hope isn't and wasn't just for people back then, and isn't just for people like me that go to church. It's for the world, it's for you. And all you need to do is call on his name. Thanks for listening and have a great day.